planet is full of impressive phenomena that we do not all know, from fire whirl to phosphorescent plants. Welcome to lreview. These are the world's top 15 most strange natural phenomena. Number 15. Lightning of the Catatumbo. This phenomenon can be seen close to Venezuela. This phenomenon are characterized by the appearance of lightning almost continuously, but practically with no sounds, because all the distance between lightning and the spectators. The lightning can create electric shocks up to 4 miles high. The origin of this phenomenon is in the orographic effect of these mountain ranges that enclose and break the winds of the northeast. It can be very easy to see from hundreds of kilometers away, as from Cucuta, in Colombia, or from the lake itself, where there are usually no clouds during the night. Number 14. Lenticular clouds. Lenticular clouds are stationary lens-shaped clouds that form in the troposphere, normally in perpendicular alignment to the wind direction. There are 3 types of lenticular clouds: altocumulus standing lenticular, ACSL, stratocumulus standing lenticular, SESL, and cirrocumulus standing lenticular, CCSL. Because of their shape, they have been offered as an explanation for some unidentified flying object sightings, UFO. Number 13. Circumhorizontal arc, or rainbow cloud, is an optical phenomenon that belongs to the family of ice halos formed by the refraction of sun or moonlight in plate-shaped ice crystals suspended in the atmosphere, typically in cirrus or cirrostratus clouds. In its full form, the arc has the appearance of a large, brightly spectrum-colored band running parallel to the horizon, located far below the sun or moon. Number 12. Penitent-shaped snows are snow formations found at high altitudes. They take the form of elongated, thin blades of hardened snow or ice, closely spaced and pointing towards the general direction of the sun. The formation evokes the tall, pointed habits and hoods worn by brothers of religious orders in the processions of penance during Spanish Holy Week. In particular, the brothers' hats are tall, narrow, and white, with a pointed top. They range in size from a few centimeters to over 5 meters or 16 feet. Number 11. Fire whirl. A fire whirl, also commonly known as a fire devil, or, in many cases, erroneously, as a fire tornado, or fire twister, is a whirlwind induced by a fire, and often made up of flame or ash. They usually start with a whirl of wind or smoke. Fire whirls may occur when intense rising heat and turbulent wind conditions combine to form whirling eddies of air. These eddies can contract into a tornado-like vortex that sucks in burning debris and combustible gases. When this tornado forms, air enters the fire zone, it fans flames enormously, draws flame and burning debris into itself, and scatters burning debris over a wide area. Number 10. Brine pool. A brine pool is a large area of brine on the ocean basin. These pools are bodies of water that have a salinity 3 to 8 times greater than the surrounding ocean. For deep-sea brine pools, the source of the salt is the dissolution of large salt deposits through salt tectonics. The brine often contains high concentrations of methane, providing energy to chemosynthetic animals that live near the pool. These creatures are often extremophiles. Brine pools are also known to exist on the Antarctic shelf, where the source of brine is salt excluded during formation of sea ice. Deep sea and Antarctic brine pools can be toxic to marine animals. Number 9. Ice circles. According to scientists, the phenomena is caused when a rapid temperature decrease and eddy current come into contact. Newly frozen chunks of ice on the outer edge of a body of water are pulled in by the rotational force, which are subsequently smoothed into perfect circles as they move through other formed pieces of ice. More accurately named ice circles, the phenomena has been spotted mostly in Russia and North America, and as close by as Mississauga, Ontario, in 2008. Number 8. Sundog. A sundog, or mock sun, formerly called a parhelion in meteorology, is an atmospheric optical phenomenon that consists of a bright spot to the left and/or right of the sun. Two sundogs often flank the sun within a 22 degrees halo. The sundog is a member of the large family of halos caused by the refraction of sunlight by ice crystals in the atmosphere. Sundogs typically appear as a pair of subtly colored patches of light around 22 degrees to the left and right of the sun, and at the same altitude above the horizon as the sun. They can be seen anywhere in the world during any season, but are not always obvious or bright. Sundogs are best seen and most conspicuous when the sun is near the horizon. Number 7. The tree goats of Morocco. The argania tree is not the most aesthetically pleasing plant in the world, with a rough, thorny bark and gangly, crooked branches. But these Moroccan trees still tend to attract admirers, thanks in large part to the hordes of goats that can usually be found perching in them. Grown almost exclusively in Morocco, the argania is a rare and protected species after years of over-farming and clear-cutting. The tree produces an annual fruit crop, and it is this delicious morsel that attracts legions of local goats who hop up into the branches to pick out the fruit. Number 6. Foxfire. Foxfire, also sometimes called fairy fire, is the bioluminescence created by some species of fungi present in decaying wood. The bluish-green glow is attributed to a luciferase, an oxidative enzyme, which emits light as it reacts with a luciferin. It is widely believed that the light attracts insects to spread spores, or acts as a warning to hungry animals, like the bright colors exhibited by some poisonous or unpalatable animal species. Although generally very dim, in some cases foxfire is bright enough to read by. Number 5. Dust storm. A dust storm is a meteorological phenomenon common in arid and semi-arid regions. Dust storms arise when a gust front, or other strong wind, blows loose sand and dirt from a dry surface. Fine particles are transported by saltation and suspension, a process that moves soil from one place and deposits it in another. The term sandstorm is used most often in the context of desert sandstorms, especially in the Sahara Desert, or places where sand is a more prevalent soil type than dirt or rock, when, in addition to fine particles obscuring visibility, a considerable amount of larger sand particles are blown closer to the surface. Number 4. Blue hole. A blue hole is a large marine cavern or sinkhole, which is open to the surface and has developed in a bank or island composed of a carbonate bedrock. Blue holes typically contain tidally influenced water of fresh, marine, or mixed chemistry. They extend below sea level for most of their depth and may provide access to submerged cave passages. Well-known examples can be found in South China Sea, Belize, the Bahamas, Guam, Australia, and Egypt. Blue holes are distinguished from cenotes in that the latter are inland voids usually containing fresh groundwater rather than seawater. Number 3. Green flash. Green flashes and green rays are optical phenomena that sometimes occur just before sunset or right after sunrise. When the conditions are right, a green spot is visible above the upper limb of the sun's disk. The green appearance usually lasts for no more than a second or two. Rarely, the green flash can resemble a green ray shooting up from the sunset point. Green flashes occur because the atmosphere can cause the light from the sun to separate out into different colors. Green flashes are a group of phenomena which stem from slightly different causes, and therefore some types of green flashes are more common than others. Number 2. The hum. The hum is a phenomenon, or collection of phenomena, involving widespread reports of a persistent and invasive low-frequency humming, rumbling, or droning noise, not audible to all people. Hums have been widely reported by national media in the UK and the United States. The hum is sometimes prefixed with the name of a locality where the problem has been particularly publicized, for example, the Bristol hum or the Taos hum. It is unclear whether it is a single phenomenon. Different causes have been attributed. In some cases, it may be a manifestation of tinnitus. And the number 1. Bioluminescence waves. The biological light, or bioluminescence, in the waves, is the product of marine microbes called phytoplankton, and now scientists think they know how some of these life forms create their brilliant blue glow. Various species of phytoplankton are known to bioluminesce, and their lights can be seen in oceans all around the world, said marine biologist and bioluminescence expert Woodland Hastings of Harvard University. The most common type of marine bioluminescence is generated by phytoplankton, known as dinoflagellates. A recent study co-authored by Hastings has for the first time identified a special channel in the dinoflagellate cell membrane that responds to electrical signals, offering a potential mechanism for how the algae create their unique illumination.